I like this angle? That's kind of a weird angle. Not sure if I like it. Let's try backing you up a little bit. Do I like this angle? I think we can do this angle. Hey guys, it's Annika the amputee. It's been a while since I've made a video like this. I've been trying to do the vlogging thing, and I realized the vlogging thing is not for me. I'm not motivated to edit, I'm not motivated to film, so we're gonna go back to the basics and go back to explaining how things work, because that's what I do. I love teaching. I was a substitute teacher when I was in Colorado, and I really need to get teaching out here. But anyways, I love teaching. So that's what we're gonna do today. And today we're gonna talk about phantom limb pains. I forgot I was making tea. I'll be back. And now I have a very hot tea. I really hope I don't spill on myself. That's really hot. We're gonna put you down for now. Don't spill, stop. Okay, it's fine. Adds character. Phantom limb pain. What is it? Why do I get asked so much if I have it? So phantom limb pain is a sensation that a lot of people have heard of but don't really necessarily understand what's going on. Phantom limb pain is typically for amputees. Fun fact, it doesn't actually happen with people who are born without limbs because they never had a limb there. They can't imagine having a limb there. I could be wrong on that, but I'm 90% sure that people who are born with limb difference don't have phantom limb pain. Amadeus, don't drink that. Phantom limb pain is when somebody has a part of their body amputated and they still feel like it's there, but here's the dilemma. It's doing some crazy stuff. So it can be doing anything from feeling like it's on fire, to feeling like you're being stabbed, to feeling like paper cuts, burning, shocking, hammering, like lots of crazy things. So that is phantom limb pain. Phantom limb sensation is the same thing, just not as crazy. It just feels like there's an ache in my toe, and obviously my toe's not there anymore. Or I feel like my foot needs to be scratched, but I can't scratch it. That's a sensation. Pain, sensation. Hopefully we know the difference between pains and sensations. I do not have phantom limb pain. Let's take a second. I do not have phantom limb pain. I don't know why that's the question that everybody wants to ask, but I do not have phantom limb pain. I know it's very common in most amputees, but there's a new procedure out called targeted muscle reinnervation. And basically what it does is it takes the nerves from your limb that's being amputated and replugs them into what's called motor points to recirculate the nerve path. This is the basic definition of how I was told. I don't know like the medical terminology. I don't actually know how this works, but this is my understanding of it. If you were to amputate the limb, you amputate all the nerves. When your brain sends a signal to your foot, it sends a signal down your foot and it gets to the end of your stump and you're like, where to go? So it freaks out. And then it just sends all sorts of crazy signals, which come back to your brain and it's like, my foot's on fire. My foot's gone, it can't be on fire. But with TMR, targeted muscle reinnervation, it recirculates that nerve path. So my brain sends a signal to my foot, goes all the way down, and it's like, you don't exist, and it comes right back up. So I know exactly where the end of my stump is. Originally, this was used for arm amputees because what it does is it allows myoelectric function. So as robot arms progress, you can make individualized movements based on these muscles in your arms. And that's what targeted muscle reinnervation was for. They were finding that people who had targeted muscle reinnervation did not have phantom limb pain. So they were trying to see if it correlated. Being in the military, I'm kind of a guinea pig for medical research, unfortunately. But I was like, hey, like the worst that happens is I do get phantom limb pain. The best thing that happens is I don't. And turns out I don't. It's starting to become the normal procedure for most people I know who get amputations. Most people I know who get TMR during their initial amputation don't have phantom limb pain or sensations. Some people are going back and trying to do it as a, revision. Some people go back and try to do it as a revisional surgery and they're not finding a lot of success, unfortunately. but getting it done during your initial amputation, if that is a possibility. Obviously, I'm an elective amputee, so I had the option of having a otherwise healthy foot, other than the tumor, obviously, but otherwise healthy, and so they could easily pick and choose which nerves they wanted to use. If you were in an accident or if your leg was severed on impact, you may not be a candidate. Again, I'm not a doctor. I don't really know what's going on most of the time. So, oh, my tea! You're still hot. Why are you so hot? I love tea. I'm not a coffee drinker. I can't do coffee. I drank coffee yesterday because it sounded like a good idea and I was up until 2 in the morning, so. What does TMR mean for me? It means that as ankles progress and as feet progress with technology, I will have myoelectric function one day. Right now, they do have articulating ankles, like the robot ankles, but I've tested them, they are so heavy. I didn't get one with the myoelectric function, it was just a basic, like, computer system one. It was so heavy, it was so bulky, honestly so ugly, and I was told I wouldn't be able to do most of the activities that I can do with my manual foot, so why would I? But yeah, in the future, very good possibility that I'll be able to wiggle my toes again, which would be just kind of weird, but a possibility. I just felt like I needed to clear that up for people because I don't know why that's the first question people ask. Like, I think it's people trying to make a segue because they want to know what happened, but that's rude to ask people what happened. So let's ask another question that I know about amputation, which I understand. Actually, I understand nothing. But I think I understand the thought process. But for me, I'm just like, how many people are gonna ask me? Like, why is this the question? Like, ask me what my favorite leg is. Like, I'd rather have that question, or ask me how long it took me to walk after I lost my leg. That's my rant for the day. I hope you learned something, and if you didn't, then do a quick Google search because there's a lot of stuff. Anyways, if you know somebody who's getting amputation, or if you're getting amputation, targeted muscle reinnervation is the way to go. This is really hot and dripping on me. Targeted muscle reinnervation is the way to go if that is an option for you, because it's pretty great not having phantom limb pains or sensations, because I hear some awful stories. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Why do I keep spilling?